Hi, welcome back to another episode of Real Shit Right Now. As usual, I'm Vaz motherfucking Hazen.
CY motherfucking amazing.
And we have our special guest interview, Jus Paul.
Jus Paul, man. What's up with y'all?
How you doing?
Hey, I love this intro right here. Yeah.
We're gonna have some fun today.
Hello.
Yeah.
So if you're not hip to who Jus Paul is, very big R&B artist making moves out here. Does that define you in like your whole entire criteria of what you do?
Nah, that don't.
Local but global.
Yeah, local but global.
I saw the interview.
Yeah, local but global really defines what I do. But like musical and definitely like creative arts driven. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
creative
definitely.
arts driven because I believe in the power of creative arts to embed to make the community better all around the world and all these different places where it's creative arts is thriving, but the neighborhood poor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
That's what I want. I'm like about flipping that stuff, but you can't. You know, you gotta get to a certain point, but that's what I'm striving for.
That's what we all striving for.
It's that soul too. That's that soul. It's
Bro, I can sense it.
What? See what mic? Yeah, we talking to the mic, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
It was a side joke, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? You gotta.
Can move it back and forth.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, buddy. Thanks.
So
Trying to get you with audio for your interview.
definitely everything you said, it definitely screams that. From the jacket you're wearing, it definitely says, I do global shit. I'm trying to bring you art.
Yeah.
Look at my jacket.
Yeah.
It does what I say I'm doing.
I said, yeah, I've been here. He's been here. Yesterday.
Yeah. So basically, what you talking about the patches though?
Yeah.
So these patches are official NASA patches, and they the names on them, all of them have a name of a black pilot that was on the mission.
That's inspirational.
So each but I got the DC flag, like I got tatted on the back of my ear, and the patches, yeah.
Yeah, Bossman, I have a question though too, man. Are you just like from DC, all the way DC, or you mix with like something else?
I mean, I was born at GW Hospital. They took me home to Rosedale. Shout out to 17th and C Street, aka 17th and Compton. They bought me a drum set when I was 5 years old, and somebody stole that.
Damn.
So shout out to Rosedale. Yeah, I'm from here, man. I'm from DC.
They stole the drum
You know what I'm saying?
He from here.
I just try to keep myself. I travel a lot too,
Yeah.
and I keep myself in like different circles. Whereas though, you can hear my DC slang mostly when I'm upset.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you don't know where I'm from. There ain't no telling where I'm from unless you look at my tattoo and know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I was definitely a little like confused, trying to figure out like where you came from at first, because I was just like, hold on, man. There's a lot of DC locations, but then he's here, He all over the DMV.
Yeah,
like, you travel, man.
No, yeah, yeah. And I take pride in that. Like, the DMV is my stomping grounds for real. Like, I've had a license in every jump. DC, Maryland, Virginia. You dig? I graduated from Anacostia Senior High School. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Indians, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my whole family, you know what I'm saying?
You ever think about going back and like doing something there, or just
yeah? Because right now I teach audio engineering at Stewart Hobson
Dope,
Middle
right?
School, so we trying to move around like that. But one of my homegirls from that I graduated with was talking about maybe doubling back, because she teach at Friendship Edison, so we talking about doubling back and trying to do something at Anna. So it's a possibility. It definitely is.
I would definitely love to see that in the future, man.
Yeah.
Bruh, I was watching this one music video that you had, man. You
saw-
have a lot of music videos, all right?
You definitely do.
But it was this one, y'all were like in some Caribbean place, was it?
Bro.
Yeah.
What was that?
Wait. That was the one with my boy Croc.
Yeah,
We
bruh.
was in Malibu.
What?
That was Malibu.
That joint looked beautiful, bruh.
Yeah. Matador Beach. Matador Beach.
Bruh, that was experience, huh?
Yeah, that was definitely, man, lit. Like, for real,
So
for
how long did
real.
the video take? Like 3 days, 4 days to shoot, a week?
2 days.
2 days?
We were 2 days out there and then 1 day here. So one part of that video was actually shot here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, one of the part of the video was shot here. So was it? Did they shoot the shot here or did they just take what we had? I think we took what we had and made something.
Y'all made it
out
look
of it.
like it was.
There's a lot of
I don't know. Yeah.
And I'm kind of disappointed, bro. You the house party man, bro. Where the jump set, bro? You should
What,
give him a 30
right here,
jumps.
right now? Oh man, I ain't got off work yet. I ain't got to watch on either.
They all at work.
But I brought the party to us today. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
yes, you did.
I go ahead. I see. You know what I'm saying? I got you a little something Henny too, so you got to take some shots in this motherfucker. Get it right.
I know that's right, man.
Oh, man. You know what
because
I'm
this is the DMV,
Yeah,
and
hey,
this is what we do here.
Hey man, you come here and get your.
Come on, J Man. We got J Man in the building,
You
man.
don't drink
My
though,
cousin,
but you know what I'm
man.
saying? He'll get a whiff of the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you don't drink. You must be.
vegetarian.
You must be violent.
Yeah.
They be trying to use vegetarian. They be trying to use vegetarian as a excuse not to drink because they actually get super violent when they drink.
Yeah,
That's his case.
bodies, too many bodies.
They drink that junk and be like,
I
man.
don't know.
You ever seen it though? You ever watched somebody like drink and then watch their personality change?
Yeah,
Slowly
bruh.
shifts.
They
Woo!
make a
Starts going
person.
from like they go from like a loopy like I'm questioning you. I start doing too many questions. Then all of a
Bruh.
sudden my questions get aggressive and you're like okay.
Hey, cheers to 2018. You already know what it is. You're
2018.
unstoppable, man. Hey,
Yes.
I'm taking a little sip. I ain't gulping the jump. I'm taking a little sip, bro.
Hey,
A long-
don't do that. This is a
Yeah.
quadruple
It's a
shot.
delicate.
He recently lost a fight to a bush, so he's slowing down.
Talk about that, right, bro?
Aaron took out a tree. You lost a fight to a bush, bro.
We talk about this on the show today, bro.
Aaron took
I
out
crashed
a whole
my
tree.
How you
my
do
car,
that?
bro, into a bush.
Oh man.
All right, it was a crazy story, bro. Like I think in my head, I was like, "You can't hit that bush," and I was like, "Yeah, I can hit that bush." And then I don't want to talk about this on the show right now, but at the same time, we focus on Jus Paul. You shut up.
Damn, he done crashed
my
it.
personal life.
Bro, you ever
This sound like a part of a movie scene. This motherfucker gonna crash it.
you ever hit anything while like you ever hold on. That's incriminating.
It's already you already did it.
You're single, but you're single though. Slow mo, bruh. I became a fan, bruh.
Yeah.
Look, Valentine's Day's coming up. I started putting together the sex playlist, bruh. I'm like,
Whoa.
no.
You gotta do that.
You
You
get
have
that all
to
the
do
time.
that.
You're a singer,
It's
bruh.
only right to do that. If you don't do that,
bruh.
then yeah, you must not be getting
Bruh,
it.
exactly. We gotta be real. If I saw Trey, I have to dap Trey songs
Yeah,
up,
hey
bruh.
Slim, you just like
What?
put it together one time. I know people that's went through the situation where it's though, you know, because they got my songs, you know, just in there, you know, playlist, or maybe it just so happened to be on your player and you with a girl, and the mood sets a certain way. If you know, depending on what song comes on.
He got that effect.
Or as it comes down to slow mo, man, you could be in a car full of girls on your way to the club and that thing come on.
Yeah.
Man, they twerking at the light, dog.
Especially when they got the Henny.
Yeah, especially when they got that
anything's
Henny in their
possible.
system.
And that slow mo, bruh. Tell you the truth. Check that song out. Who's ever watching, check that song out. Because like even I had to hit like save. Like I'm using this for later. Like it's one of those.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
nah, not yet. We're gonna do something special with this one because of the fact that I'm still engroped and I still find myself in the EDM field. I took myself out of, not completely, but I kind of took myself out of the hip hop and R&B thing, but I still am hip hop and R&B. It's just a fusion of everything now. I'm a fusion of it all now. I'm come to the point where I'm a fusion of it
Like
all.
don't
I'm an
label you
alien.
as just one thing. It's just you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not a genre. I make fusion.
Yeah.
I make fusion music. That's what I do.
He gonna go.
And it seems like that. You have the aesthetic for it, like your IG screams that. I was watching a
Exactly.
couple videos on there. I was like, hold on.
Hold on,
I
what
was
the-
like, hold on.
what does he do? What is it
Where
that
did
you
Brother
really-
Man get these African accents from? Like, hold on. They dancing, they doing the moves. I was like, hold on, bro.
Well, that was actual African girls in that video.
for real.
Yeah, those are Ghanaian girls. You know that's what we do. It's about Ghana.
Bro, it had Ghanaian pride all over
Yeah.
that bitch. I was like, hold up, man, a little bit more jiggier than I thought.
Yeah.
He had people hitting the moves in the background. He was like, oh,
So
that's
that song is about going home. It's not about a girl.
it's about going on from him.
Yeah, it's about going home.
Oh,
It's
going-
about going to Ghana. That song not about a girl. Listen back at it.
It did mind twisting. Damn it.
But yeah, man, I'm a new fan, bro. I was jamming out all morning, bro, especially on Spotify. I was like, yo, yeah. You met a lot of people too in the DMV, like Panda Heads, Panda White.
Panda
Yeah.
White,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my boot jump. Nah, shout out Panda White. Shout out Jerron. You know the girl Jerron. She sing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the home girl. They good, man. Those
DJ
are good.
Reds.
Those are good girls. DJ Red. Shout out Red.
We recently tried to set up an interview with Panda White, but she was like, I'm booked all the way to April.
Yeah, she's a superstar.
Yeah.
I like to tell people, man, and when it is like out of towners or people that's viewing into the stuff from outside of the DMV, welcome to the DMV. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a thing, man, and it's beautiful. We got a dope scene here,
Yeah, it is.
and people are noticing it, and you know, big time, small time, one time, and all the time. I love this shit right here, man.
It seems like it. Bruh, like it vibes out from like your character that you really love doing what you do. I was scrolling through like your highlights and I just saw one video that stuck out in particular. You had like the English accent on. You're like, why do I love doing what I do? And you don't, cause you're watching me.
Yeah. That was the jump. I was mimicking what's the dude name? Fallset. It's the dude named Fallset on Instagram. He's like I think he's one of those director dudes, and he like book the baddest girls in the world for like photo shoots and videos and advertisements and stuff. And I'm talking about the baddest ones. So you'll go on his Instagram, and he's just kicking it, and it's like the baddest joint you ever seen, eating strawberries out his lap. He talking about, why is my life so perfect? It's because I'm living my life. And you're watching this video. I'm like, it's like you're watching this video, and I'm living my life.
And
she
just
just
scroll real quick. I ain't watching nothing.
You scroll his page, he got the baddest women in the world.
Bro.
He done upgraded from daddy to granddaddy of getting the bitches.
I think he might be like a photographer. I think he started off like as a photographer. I don't want to tarnish the man's story, but it's like when you look at it, you're like, damn, he came up. Look at this situation. He got nothing but the baddest jokes in his life. Damn.
What's his IG again? What's his IG again?
Oh, what is his name? Wait, what's his name?
Fallset.
Fallset.
FAUCET, something like that.
And this is your son that you post on your Instagram, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
But that was on a story. I think. That was in a story.
Which
You know
one?
what I'm saying?
Oh, he was copying Fallset.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a story. That was in the story. It wasn't on the page. But yeah, man, I love how you do that, bro. It's like do you take him around the world when you travel too?
Who?
Your son?
My son, yeah, for sure.
Oh, that's
I would
dope,
love
bro.
to, but I haven't been able to yet. He too young for that yet.
Yeah.
He only 8 months. You know
8
what I'm
months?
saying?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations, still.
Yeah. But I say yeah already because that's what it is.
Yeah.
All day. For sure. You like, yeah, you take him around the road? Yep. I sure enough do.
So he might not be right here, but he right here.
Yeah.
I'll FaceTime.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, you got the cups going and everything too, bro. Merch. You think about coming out with your own clothing, like hard body, or just you feel like you just need to focus on your music right now and then hit them with that?
We focused on the music right now, but what we're gonna do is well, I don't want to speak on too hard.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
There's a local brand that became a huge brand for all the sports, and you know their name. And they we're gonna do like a partnership and start to make these we're gonna take the Jus Paul logo and chop it up and merge it into what I like to call the passion program, the passion project. Ooh. And so it's about people's passions. What do you do, and how do you maintain it, and how much do you love it? And then we look into that, and then you wear the product, but wearing that product could be a part of your maintenance and your day-to-day thing. You know what I'm saying? Because what you are wearing right now is part of your career and your day-to-day thing. This jacket, your shirt, the way you got your hair, like everything is like your maintenance is your brand, and our brands have become our lives because we are about our brands. You dig what I'm saying? And so to just put that passion shirt on is really gonna be a thing that symbolizes like I'm about this, Joe, and this is what it is. And we from the DMV, and we can't be stopped. It's powerful. We powerful, man.
Exactly.
There's
We
definitely a
powerful.
wave, and it's definitely a movement, and it speaks.
Hey, speaking of projects, what's the new project coming out though? You know
New
what I'm
project is To Be Honest.
saying? To be honest,
Just Paul, To Be Honest.
TBH.
It
TBH.
It flows.
I like that. So
I had
sincere,
to
so humble.
I had to tell the truth.
Is this more of a soul? You gonna step away from EDM? What you gonna do with
I'm
this?
stepping completely away from EDM.
Do people get hurt when you tell the truth on them?
Yes.
When you just being honest? Hey,
And so
the truth hurts.
it
If
does.
it didn't hurt, bro, it wouldn't be the truth. Like
How many tracks on the album?
It's 8.
8? Nice. That's a nice solid number.
And it's like, it's confessions. It's confessions from
They don't burn you.
the Southeast confessions. No, there's no burning. There's no burning in this joint. There's confessions from a Southeast dog in a relationship. I said that. I said it. There's no other
You
way
let
to
it out.
explain
You
it.
let
When
it
you
out.
hear it, you're gonna be like, "This ain't nothing but a Southeast dog in a relationship." So that's exactly what it is.
But you came with a Zaytoven banger on the. Is this going on it?
Yes, because
That's number.
ooh,
that's
I
the
love
first-
your body. Can you move in slow mo? Hey, 'cause everything look cooler. Where you at in this song? You're in the club,
Yeah.
Definitely.
right? You're somewhere. You somewhere where there's a woman. Might not be your woman though. You just keep it clean. I like when you do it when you. This is a stranger I'm talking to in
Yeah.
that song, and I had no business talking to that stranger.
So when you got home, you're like, man, I gotta make a song about what just happened. Or you just like, yo, or it settled in like, damn, man, I'm fucking
Months-
up.
Nah, I was just.
It's always months
"Damn,
later.
She texting me now.
Nah.
Who this?
You just in my song now. You just a moment.
Nah, I was just having fun with that joint. You know, I recorded it here.
Wow.
I recorded it here. I
In
was having
DMV
fun
studio.
in
You mixed
DMV
yourself?
Studios. No, Legion mixed that joint and mixed and mastered it, and we pressed the button. Priority Records, man. Shout out to Priority Records, independent thinkers, Hollywood, California, baby. You know how that go down. And we did that joint like that, and right now we at a point where this song can do nothing but get bigger.
Exactly.
Over and over and over again every
All you have to
day.
do is press play.
All you have to do is press play.
Cause that joint's a hit.
Yeah.
All you
I
have
ain't
to
never
do.
felt that way about a song where like anybody shows me like
Yeah,
a
'cause he hit
DMV
me
artist,
up.
that joint be like, I'd be like, okay, I
Yeah.
gotta think about that save
Exactly.
button.
Yeah.
That save button was like, it did
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. I said, oh shit,
Exactly,
this
bro.
man got power.
Straight up, bro. I was like, he was like, man, we have an interview with Jus Paul tomorrow. I was like, man. I was like, okay, man. Because we get different people that hit us up all the time, bro. It's
Yeah.
like, I got to check out the work. I got to do my research, you know what I mean? So when I looked, I was,
Yeah.
play deep. Do this over. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So let me go to YouTube real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, you want some dope interviews too, bro? Like, you do a lot of stuff for the DMV, man. Like,
Yes.
Like, what's your next biggest show out here? Like,
My next biggest show
or still in the
is
works?
I do believe it's Bethesda Blues and Jazz or Harmony Hall in Fort Washington. One or the other is around that. Yeah.
How do you feel? How do you feel about it, like before you go on a show? Like,
Ooh,
like is it? Do you like? How do you feel? Is it the creating process or the performing process? Like, which one hits you the hardest?
What you mean? Which
Like
one?
creating the song or performing it to the people?
Which one is harder?
Which one is like you get the most adrenaline out of?
Ooh, performing it. Performing it. After I perform, most people be like tired. After I perform, I be like, let's do it again. Let's go. I stand, I be like, let's do it.
He can vouch. He said, "Dang."
I be on that. I be like, let's do it again, young.
like you off a Xan or some shit. He said,
Let's go. Let's go.
no one.
You know what I'm saying? The creative process is usually like a video game, and I don't have a game system because of this.
Yeah, I heard you don't even have a home phone.
Yeah, I used to have a home phone. I used to have a home phone.
Did too much research. He like it's all.
Hey,
out there.
I told you I was watching, bro. I gotta make sure. Yo.
Oh,
Respect
man.
to the artist, man.
Yeah, man. Nah, so like the writing process
Hey, don't be mad about it. Hey, a lot of black people ain't have home phones. To be honest,
Yeah,
we have cell
exactly.
phones. Is the new way,
I don't
bro.
have a home phone.
Like
Yeah, it is.
it's out the way.
If you still
bro.
got a home phone,
yeah,
I
you
don't know
that's
what's
more
going
like supposed to be. If you got a landline, it should be a business
exactly.
corporate the company phone that you know what I mean,
Or
like
somewhere to send your bill collector.
You
Don't
must-
call my house phone.
Yeah.
Don't call my cell phone.
some my bad. It gotta be something like you know. DMV Studios, this is Paul speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chopper City Mortuary, you stab him, we grab him. This is Paul speaking.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Wow, bro.
Hey, you should have broke out this damn Hennessy. You know what you did. You know what you did. You watch my interviews.
I told you he was gonna have fun.
My man was hitting the Hall of Shake. He said, bro, we about to start battling.
Yeah.
Hey, man, there's some dope people around this place, bro.
No bullshit.
I love DB, bro.
Yeah,
But sometimes it's like, yo, I feel like I can't be here for too long. I'm like, man, I gotta travel like you, bro.
Yeah, you have
especially
to.
UK. I got a lot of family in UK, and
Man, what's up then?
hey,
I'm back in the UK June 18th through the 24th. And shout out to everybody out there in the UK you're watching this. I love you. I'm on my way. Daddy's coming home.
Shout out to Sneakbo too. You know what I'm saying? My man, yeah.
Shout out
definitely
everybody out there,
wrong a couple of them Jones.
And all the London
Yeah.
grime artists that watch the show that continue to support.
What up, bro?
Bros, all the bros.
All the brothers out there, man. True thing.
So something really big that we always have to ask an artist when they come into the show is like, what started you? What got you down this path and field?
I was born and raised in DC in the 90s. I was born 89. All right. So in 1989, Rap City started. So the host of that is from DC. So from that moment right there,
You are.
the DC started to make it shift without even knowing. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody in DC, you got somebody that's from a place that we wasn't even really listening to rap like that. We wanted our go-go over rap any day. You know what I'm saying? Rap was kind of corny to us. Like, get that out of here. Put on that junkyard, you know what I'm saying? Keep it coming with the drumming, yeah.
That's back like when rap was still on all like that. The Biggie, the Bobby, the Biggie.
Yeah, it was kind of
like
goofy
some
to us a little
clown
bit.
shit. It was weird.
Only real rap we kind of probably listened to, a little bit of Biggie, but we listened to Scarface here, Tupac, Bone Thugs.
That about it.
A little bit of Jay, maybe Jay. But, you know, other than that, that was it around here. Yeah, other than that, you was listening to Backyard, Junkyard, you know what I'm saying? No Feast Groovers.
Yep.
And that's what I kind of grew up on. But the shift was happening and we didn't realize it. And then people started becoming rap artists. And we started to pay the homage to the singers that was already out, like Marvin Gaye and people like that. And people, I guess, you know, people started talking about it more. And you taught your kids. So I was the kid. So now I'm coming up already musically inclined at the table, playing with the utensils at the table. You know, they bought me a drum set, and you know, unfortunately, that got stolen. Shout out to Rosedale.
He would never forget y'all.
I'm never gonna forget y'all. Shout out to Slutty Boys.
He never forget that
You know
drum
what I'm
set too.
Shout out P. Wild, all of them. You know what I'm saying? I like Rosedale though. Shout out to the Rosedale Recreation Center and all the staff over there. But yeah, man, I kept on going, and now, you know, I went with our wave. Everything that happened, either I was the reason for it or a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I can honestly say that. Like, I can honestly say that. I did a rap for DC Tobacco Free Families and American Lung Association for it's a 1-800-QUIT NOW commercial. I did that joint, and it aired regionally, and I was a panelist and an advocate for no tobacco smoke within 50 feet outside of recreation centers. And now you go to a recreation center, there's a sign that says be 50 feet away if you gonna smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like
respect.
it's literally
that's
a thing.
Accomplishment, man. Too.
Yeah, and it's literally like, and that's like something, you know what I'm saying, on the side that you could really see that's tangible, but it's things that's happening and artists that come out and people that's trying to take routes. Like, it's a lot of artists that call me about EDM and trying to get that type of wave too. So it's like, it is a thing that's being done. Somebody commented in my Instagram and called me the GOAT. I will accept. Only if y'all give me the key to the city after I do what I deserve.
Hey.
Man of the people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then you're using your voice as definitely a weapon, bro. Like, as a positive weapon. You feel me? Like, that's what's dope about it. Because a lot of people get money and it's like, all right, let me move away. I'm gonna get rich, move out the city, move away, and yeah, I did it. Y'all can do it too. No, it's just like you trying to help like the people around you too. You're
exactly.
like, yo, we can all do it. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to do it and have us all move somewhere like far that take a long time to get back right here. You know what I'm saying? So that, like, you know, once or twice a year we could just kick it. Like, instead of going straight to Miami, we could go to Turks and Caicos.
yeah.
Every July 19th through the 24th, we do a party called the Caribbean House Evolution Festival.
Wow.
And it goes on through about 4 to 5 days, and it ends with a beach party on the beach out there in the beautiful Turks and Caicos with the 3rd largest coral reef in the world. You dig? That's what I'm trying to do. I want us to move there.
Yeah.
Or we could move to Labadi Beach out there in Ghana. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I would like for all of us to, like, build up so we can have something and build our own other place to live. Like how
Keyword
people
own.
Our own. Like how people go and
own.
buy houses in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's a beautiful thing to have a whole fam buy a house in Atlanta. You dig? Like we was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a junk, you know, Camp Creek, you know what I'm saying? Somebody down the street, Stone Lake, that, whatever.
Yeah.
Boom. But what if we did that in Africa? I mean, it you know what I mean? It's further, but you know what I'm saying? It's worth it. It's
Definitely
worth it.
is.
It's worth it
A
because
lot
it's
of our
yours.
Ghanese brothers, they love where they come from. It's not, everybody always looks bad on Africa. Like,
No,
you don't want to be in Africa.
No, but look, hey,
it's
but
very
African culture
modernized,
been
bro.
coming up lately.
Yes,
bro. Especially
it has.
music, Afro,
Yes,
pop,
it has.
Afro,
Yes, it
everything, Afro reggae,
Yes.
a lot, yo,
Yes.
especially in UK. And UK
Yes.
shines light on Africans, French,
Yes.
anybody that comes through.
Yes.
So you got to start putting
Hey.
some respect.
And especially
that name.
MD, yo. I'm gonna put MD on the map real quick, yo, because y'all show so much love for Africans too, yo.
It's
and
very
y'all
true.
y'all come together, especially with African parties and stuff like that.
It's very
and it's
true.
all love. I never been to an African party, bro, and anybody got kicked out for fighting.
Right.
Like, I mean, it probably happens here and there, but I never been to one. It's all love,
It's
man.
true.
Especially like you can hear it in the
Well,
music. It's love.
not only in Maryland though, they right
Yeah,
here
they're
in
here too.
Virginia,
Yes,
man.
here
Shout
too,
out to
but
everybody down there.
I was just highlighting Maryland though, real quick.
You had to get PG and
Yeah,
Moko
bro.
out the way. Shout out PG and Moko. shout out all the, you know what I mean, representatives out there.
Especially Springfield too, yo. Springfield.
Springfield?
Yeah, Springfield got a lot of Africans too on the low too. They be throwing. Soon Springfield's gonna come up. I feel like. Just give some
Springfield.
time. Springfield, Virginia. Down here.
I live by Springfield.
Yeah, it's gonna come up soon. They got the mall popping now. You know what I'm saying? About time we get a new mall. You know what I'm saying?
I like
You don't
that
feel
mall.
Exactly,
Right, I
bro.
mean,
You don't feel like
if
Springfield
you-
got it?
If you're an oracle for that, you be an
I
oracle
feel
for
like
that.
it's gonna come up soon, bro. Give it a couple months.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I was just there.
My mind's on Alexandria right now.
Maggiano's just had $2 mimosas all January. I've been at Springfield Mall all last month. Hey, young, we turned up inside Springfield Mall. We turned up at Maggiano's and then walk around the mall, find people up, and just cracking up, laughing, and shopping a little bit, man. I swear, I think you right about the Springfield come up. You might be right.
I'm trying to tell
when
you,
you
bro.
put it like that.
I'm trying to. It has to be.
He might be
it's
right
somewhere,
about
yo.
that.
Because it's like all the events can't be on the other side of like Northern Virginia, bro. Something has to be on this side that's just consistently popping.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, like Don Tito's and all that on the Saturdays and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's in Northern Virginia. That's
Yeah.
like north. Like that's the reason why we was playing Arlington and we love Arlington so much is because of the location of it as well. The location of Clarendon and that Arlington County corridor right there is right over the bridge from DC.
Exactly.
So you could be in Southwest partying somewhere on the waterfront and get in your car, drive 5 to 10 minutes and be at the next location. You know what I mean? So at one point we was doing Don Tito Tuesday, Rooftop Tuesday, get in the car and go to stadium. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
Enjoying that.
yeah, that's the DMV for real.
Vampires.
You really going from the through the DMV.
Always.
That's really the DMV, young. You in Virginia at Don Tito. Then you hop in the whip. You come out of Don Tito and you get on the highway and you go through DC. You come out DC 295 North to take your exit. You got to take that exit into Maryland because that exit is in Maryland.
So
then it shoots you through the Northeast US Stadium.
So how do you feel like when people be like,
DMV.
VA is not a part of DC DMV no more. We don't claim VA. You know when people be saying that all the time.
Those are the people that don't leave their house.
They don't, that's what I was about to say.
Hey,
like, they hate it.
Hey, y'all heard it here. Real shit right now. Hey, let this be the clip that they show on the joke, bro. Because y'all don't leave y'all fucking house,
These are same niggas that said, same niggas that was like, yo, why do we need a Black Panther movie? You black, my nigga. It's accepted. Stupid. Like, damn. What the fuck you mean why we need a Black Panther? They got white people playing in Egyptian movies all the time.
And they pay to go see that. No,
yeah, you pay to go see Mummy 1, 2, and 3. Why would they come out with sequels of the damn movie? They blew me with that. How you gonna come out with another one?
Hey, so how did I see like all you put is a professional photography pictures on your page, yo.
Thank you.
Professional,
nice.
bro.
I take pride in that.
Yeah,
I'm a very prideful person.
Because it's like, yo, do you have like a certain photographer that is your go-to, or is just like on the spot, whoever's there that you know how to work? Like, yo, snap a picture of me real quick. Let me see your work real quick. Like,
sometimes it could be that, but most of the time it's just a natural thing. It just naturally happens.
Yeah.
And I say,
you don't
all
even
right.
have to force it. It's there.
Yep. And I just choose what I'm gonna post. And if you notice, I don't post a lot.
Yeah.
a lot.
So it has to
I
be
post.
exclusive.
Yeah, I post like every day or every other day. And for the people out there that want to find a way, this is just a tip. I'm not charging anybody for this. For the people that want to get numbers on their posts, if you post at 10 a.m. or like from 9 to like 10:30 a.m. and you post right there, and it's a good post, that joint gonna get likes, heavy likes. And it's just to do it. It's just something to try. Just try it.
Yeah.
It happens.
Hey, respect, bro. Because I definitely I usually do mine sometimes like 7. You know what I'm saying? Because
7 a.m.
I know people wake up at
Just
6
waking
to
up.
go to work. You know
It is
what I mean?
people that just wake up and open the Insta first. Know nothing. They don't text they grandma, know nothing. They just open the joint Insta. Boom. Like, wow.
It shows you
You
how
ever
much.
been in a relationship, girl, do that?
Yes. That shit is annoying, bruh. It shows you how much of a drug social media is.
Mm-hmm.
That's that first dose they need in the
But
morning.
it's a good
Out
drug
of
and a
anything,
bad drug, bro.
they be like,
It depends how you use it.
what time is it? They already
Definitely
on it. Like, you got your phone. Why don't you check?
It depends on how you. It do depend on how you use it though. Like, because it depends on how you use it, and it depends. That's the same thing with any other program. You know what I mean? You can have Pro Tools on your laptop, but if you're not using that joint, then you have no use for that joint. You know what I mean? And you might as well take it off your laptop and give your joint some space. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's your biggest show that you did like so far? Like the biggest show ever that you like looked down the crowd and was like,
Oh, the amount of people, Joe?
yeah, like not that. Yeah, that.
You have to look at your man and be like, "Damn, for me."
You gotta look at. You gotta think like, damn.
It's between.
We doing this?
It's between the AFRAM Festival in Norfolk, Virginia.
Ooh.
It was like 4,000 people. Wow. Yeah, that's the biggest one there. Because the other one we did, shout out to the fish fry, all Turks and Caicos, you know what I'm saying? We did a fish fry. Fish fry. I can't even tell you how many people that was, but it was definitely a sea of people. And I had all white, and it was beautiful.
He said all white, gold chain.
You know what I'm saying? Did I have gold chain? Yeah, you're right.
You had a gold chain on?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
damn.
All right, another thing that we gotta ask you: being an artist, you run into a lot of crazy shit. What is the craziest thing?
Stories. Look at it.
What's the craziest thing that has ever happened to you as an artist?
On stage,
Oh,
right?
man.
I'm going to say this one because I like this story because it was like, what the fuck is she doing? All right, so we was doing, I was performing with the Blackbirds in Madrid, Spain. and we did we was doing Mysterious Vibes. Shout out Wiz Khalifa. He sampled Mysterious Vibes on a Cushion Orange Juice joint.
Okay.
And so we doing Mysterious Vibes. But before we did Mysterious Vibes, it was one of the hype songs like Partyland or something. We was lit, you know what I'm saying? And it was this drunk dude. It's always a drunk person. And at this instance, it was this drunk dude, and he was at the front, and he was like partying with us real hard. And then when we stopped the song, it's like a boom. We stopped the song real hard, and he passed out. Boom. He passed out. Nobody picked him up. Nobody cared, right? So we all looking. I look at Kilgo. He like, click, click, click. Going to the next song. We about to start the next song. Click, 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 click. Dun, 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 right? We hitting that joint. The dude, while we hitting the joint, every kick, the dude chest pumping. It's like somebody's bringing him to life.
Fuck?
He's like, boom.
Oh no!
I'm like, hey Slim, we all looking like, this
nigga's possessed.
He go Kilgo talking about something. The power of the Lord bring him back to life. He starts standing up. We play the song. Now he dancing, but he is more fried than he was before he passed out. I promise you. You could tell like you are more fried than you are. You should still be asleep.
Get him some water.
Get him some water. Somebody do something. We can't do nothing. We on stage. The whole crowd, people terrible. So he like,
hey, I can always see your face when that happened, bro.
Yeah.
You're animated as fuck, bro. I can always see you.
I'm looking like, what is you man doing? I can stand. It was written all over my face. I'm looking at the band. I'm looking at him like, he good? So next thing you know, the dude pull his phone out, but he kind of look at it and fall back onto this couple. There's a couple. He falls back onto the couple. Boom. Looking at his phone, and then somehow like the battery dropped out and all that. So now he's leaning on a couple. They push him off. Oh yeah, that's what happened. Cause when he passed out, the phone came out and the battery dropped out. So when he got up, he was dancing and fixing the phone. Falls into this couple. Boom. This is when people finally decide they're gonna help the dude, because he falls into the dude's wife, and the dude put him in a half Nelson, full Nelson joint, as if he was the security, and then they got him out the club. That was like one of the craziest things I ever seen, outside of like, ghetto stuff. That was.
This dude came back to life.
He came back to life. I was like, we killed a man and brought him back to life
With the music, bro.
with music.
That's power.
Oh my gosh. You always got a live band with you when you perform, or?
Most of the time,
Most of the
yeah. I
time?
love live music. You know what I'm saying? I was born in the days of Junkyard Band, Rare Essence. Ooh, when I got to middle school, it was Raw Image, TCB, Fatal Attraction.
TCB. Shout out TCB.
UCB. CCB. Roll call.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I remember, high school, we were opening up for Game Over Band. Back when
Game Over
was
Band.
cranky, bro.
What about ABM?
Uh-huh. Hey.
What about Heavy Impact?
So
I still do go.
Are you going to bring them back to, I think you should bring them back to Virginia, bro. We haven't had like I mean, we do them here at the, Babylon, but like a major go-go, you know what I'm saying? I know they get shut down all the time, but if we,
Niggas don't know how to act, man.
Yeah, man.
But I think it just has to be the right
crowd.
The right go-go crowd. Shout out to the Jogo Project. There's a band called the Jogo Project, and it's led by Elijah Jamal Balbed, and he's used to play for Chuck Brown band. He's a student of Chuck Brown, and man, this band that he put together, they playing some go-go, and it's decent. They bring a different crowd. They bring a good crowd, a good go-go crowd. They bring a good go-go sound, and it just is a matter of time before everyone ever involved in go-go will really understand, like, yo, that's a valuable thing right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a valuable band. And I think it might be a matter of, like, bringing some go-go down here. You dig? Because that's the Jogo Project.
I feel like we have the, like, a right, like, amount of, like, know what I'm saying, heavy hitters like you know what I'm saying, like a Wale, Trail, you know what I'm saying, if we all got like people involved together to throw like a decent go-go, bro, DMV culture, you know what I'm saying, it'll spark even more, bro.
Let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
Since y'all got questions for me, I got questions for y'all. This side of Virginia is a little different from little bit, probably 45 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so why is it hard for y'all to merge? Because you're not that far. Why is it hard for y'all to merge? Is it because of the highway patrol? Is it because of high school stuff? You know how they got the Hayfield, and then y'all got y'all schools down here. Is that what?
He's more of the bridge. I'm more move around. You know what I mean?
I'll break it down.
I'm everywhere, but you know what I'm saying, Mr. Woodbridge.
I'm from DC. I'm new to Virginia.
The problem is like a lot of mindsets are like it's a generational gap. A lot of mindsets are shifting out while a lot of mindsets are shifting in. Right now, the mindsets that are shifting in are like, we need to work together. It needs to be that whole bridge the gap thing. But a lot of older mindsets are more like rival teams, you know? Like, they on that side, we on this side. You know, we ain't really ready to work together. We don't got that mindset to work together because it's never going to happen. I'm a pessimist, dog. That shit ain't working, dog. Why don't we just go up there and body him? You know what I mean? That's our crew tougher, bro. We going to hit them heavy. And then one team is just like, if we all work together, we can all get this money. It's just that smart.
I feel like there's got to be something
that's the younger view and that's the older view, and it's just like one is just shifting out right now, and that's what we're waiting on.
I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm gonna keep it on because it shouldn't
For
be
it
like
to have
that.
a large effect, it has. But nobody's stepping up to be the leader right now, and that's the problem. Also,
it's just got to be something that we all want, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you wake up in the morning, you do what you do is because you want that, bruh. I mean, we have to put something on the table that everybody wants. It's like, you know what? Saturday, January or June, that day, I'm going there. I definitely want to see that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It got to be something that everybody
with any movement
wants,
where anybody
I know what
wants
to do.
something,
I know what
bro.
it is.
They need a leader, bro.
I ain't gonna say it on camera though.
We're going to have this discussion off camera so y'all don't steal ideas. We already know how y'all DMV, we ain't the DM people be.
You know, we do a podcast, we do a college fest, y'all do a podcast, y'all do a college fest. We know how this works. We know how this works.
hey, that's a good question to bring up though. You know what I'm saying? This is putting heads of artists. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of artists want to work together.
They're fiending for
and
it.
have the same exact mindset about this is what we need to do, but there has to be a break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the break comes with money though. Like everybody got the ideas, but everybody don't got the money. And then the people that got the money don't bite the ideas from the broke people.
Hey, nice.
And then they don't even take their own money and do the right ideas. Like it's people out here that open up. I was just telling my homegirl yesterday. It's people out here that pay to open up for somebody they could have booked.
Definitely.
You paying to open up for somebody you could have booked
For that exact same price.
Yeah.
I don't. That's why I don't pay to open up for nobody. Why would I do that? That's burnt out.
Band with you, bro.
I might as well link up with the homie and we both put something together and book the person. Then I open up for you and charge somebody else to open up for us. Because now I'm with you because I'm the person next to you now. Hey,
you
buddy.
got everything you need right there.
I'm holding the headline up by the neck.
Take the picture.
Hey, how's band practice though, bro? Like, do you link up before a show, like for band practice?
Yeah.
So do you is these your buddies? Or, like you call them ahead of time, or you find them like, yo, I need this, a drummer, blah blah blah. You put on like.
Well, I'm in a circle. I'm in a circle of musicians. You know what I mean? That's what I've always surrounded myself by. And that's what I've always intended to be a part of. I'm the only one though out of all of my musician friends who can't read music. So the fun part is I'm the person leading, but I'm also the person following. Yeah. And I'm also the person learning, and I'm also the person teaching. And it's fun to be able to do that because I can see the growth. I get to see the growth for myself. I get to look at myself from the outside looking in too.
Do you feel like you want to read soon, or you just gonna keep it? You just like.
I gotta read. I have to read because sometimes I think of music and the way we control it and the way it can be used to move the body, the human body. Not just the human body, but anybody. But it's like it's a thing to that. That's a magic. So you could be a demigod, but if you can't read it, then if I can't read it and you can, I feel like you got a little bit more power over me, and
Yeah.
I don't like it. I want some power too.
Like, it
I want to
says
read this
something,
shit.
but it could say something
Yeah,
else.
I'm speaking a language that I can't read. I'm God.
I haven't heard that one in a long time. I've not heard that.
No, because I was listening to something like that. A guy was you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. A guy was he was showing me. I was on YouTube and he was like breaking down how Drake does his music, like bar for bar, music theory. The way that he says this after the beat drop, it catches the people's ears and stuff.
See, that's
like,
too fucking
No,
much.
it's
Music
good.
theory is music theory, but when you get too deep into that shit, you just start saying bullshit. Like, because most musicians, like, we know how the shit works. We go in there, we say what we feel,
Yeah.
and if it
It's
sound
like
nice, we
behind
like,
that shit, bro.
it sound nice. That's
Yeah,
it.
I get-
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
You can go. There are certain things to music theory,
certain
but
sounds and stuff like that.
but you
especially
start going
like
to that
capture people's
far?
ears, like radio and stuff like that. Radio
Yeah.
sounds and stuff like that, keys and stuff.
Yeah, the people that look real deep into that are the people again, man. They like demigods, bro, because it's like the thing about music is, and I've said this on interviews before, and I hope this doesn't take too long to explain, but the thing about music is that music is a vibration. A vibration directly affects the way water moves. The body is made up of
70% water.
70% water. So that means if music start playing right now, it's moving your body automatically. If I start singing right now, I'm moving your body. I can control you with music.
He a sound bender.
I'm a sound bender. That's the quickest way for me
He
to
said I'm
explain
changing my album name.
Sound bender.
So the people that know how to tweak sounds, bruh, they could do anything, bruh. We could be listening to stuff and you be like, oh, the music don't control what people do. Yes, it do.
It brought a guy back to life.
If I could touch you, if I can get into your bloodstream and the water of your body, then I can get into the liquid in your brain. I can control your brain.
Hey, doctors, take notes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't playing no music during these operations. I don't know what type of music y'all be playing during the operations too.
Yeah. Play that
Play-
slow mo,
play
see
that
how it make your
slow-mo.
brain move.
Yeah, exactly.
This is your brain on slow mo.
I want some good therapy music while I'm being operated on. You know, nothing too fast, no death metal. You know, nothing get my energy racing.
Start playing country.
Hell no, I'm down.
I don't know. I think you might.
I
I think you might have given away too many jewels. You know, the black community, we pretty hush hush about some things. Illuminati might message you pretty soon. Like,
Yeah.
too much. Man.
They
too
said,
much.
We can't post this interview.
Shit.
Too much.
Telling you, man.
They be like, cut
But
that
nah,
part
that's
out.
the truth.
They gonna be in the basement with us editing.
So like producers and engineers, those producers and engineers who know how to sonically make something sound right. People like Salam Remy, shout out to him, and Judah, y'all know Judah from the DMV. Judah on the beat.
Yeah.
He knows how to sonically make stuff, and you know he's got placements on.
I think it's like glitter or something.
He's got placements on. It's this probably this glitter that was on this table.
Yeah, right here. Yeah, you good now.
Yeah.
That's gone.
All right, the what is it? Saints Row, the video game. He did Saints Row.
No way.
Yeah, he knows how to sonically make something sound a certain way to move you. It's the truth. When the Blackbirds were the band that I'm the lead singer of, when the Blackbirds was nominated for a Grammy, it was during a war. I think it was Desert Storm. It was during Desert Storm, and they were going to military bases and playing to soothe the consciences, if that's the way to say conscience, to soothe the conscience of the military people who were going through the drama of the war, the trauma of the war, you know what I mean? And so that's how they actually got nominated for that. That's one of the ways they had got nominated for that joint with the song Walking in Rhythm and other songs like that. Music can take your mind off your problems, man. You know what I mean?
Does.
It's therapy, you dig? So it can be used as therapy, and so that's what happened. But if you cut on CCB Fight Anthem, you're probably gonna want to fight.
Yeah. I know when I played that game, there was a lot of things I ain't proud of. He orchestrated that album a little bit too well.
Yeah.
But
I did things.
So when's the next shoe of Alex? Yeah, my man Alex doing
Shout
that.
out Alex Acosta, man. Me and Alex Acosta gonna do a thing. It's gonna be on this next project that's coming out, and when it hit, you gonna like it. But it's just something that it's just something in the works, something to talk
He
about.
shoots is crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's just something we're talking about right now, though.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're moving forward.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up, is there anything you want to plug, say to the viewers, drop any more gems before we wrap up?
You dropped a lot of gems, by the way, bro. Like,
Thank you.
yeah,
man.
you up
That's
there.
fine.
You up there with the gym droppers on real shit right now, bro.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, this is going down a classic interview, bro.
We can't add them. We can't add those in. We're just looking up. I'm just looking up. We're not adding those in. We don't have any green screen. We can't do anything.
We had to thank God real quick.
Yo, I was
Like,
like,
we feel like a thank God right here when we looked up. Thank God.
hey, yo. When you did it, I was like,
We always like, what the fuck? Oh, we hit the ATL job. We wait for it to come back.
that's real. That's real. That's real life.
Hey, wait. I gotta. What stories of Atlanta you got for me, bro? Before we wrap up, bro. You know Atlanta stories, bro. You know, Atlanta yet?
He said,
A3C was fun last year.
All right, and that's some real shit right now.
he said we got to stop before
Something told me. He said he didn't say Atlanta. He didn't say Atlanta.
Let's keep
Damn,
it quiet. Keep it quiet.
I used to live in Atlanta because I had to drop it real quick.
Off camera.
But 83 was fun though.
Shout out to Atlanta, man.
All right, this has been real shit right now. As usual, I'm Vaz motherfucking Hazen.
See what motherfucking amazing.
Just Paul, man.
Till next time.
It's your favorite.
Just Paul.
You're watching the best internet talk show.
Real
on
shit
the
right
internet.
now.
Real shit right now. The realest? Wait, the realest talk show?
Bro, we made it out from the basement, bro.
Yeah. You bragging,
Oh,
bro.
it's
We're
not-
done bragging.
Yeah.
Hey, you just finished watching another episode from the realest show on the East Coast. I mean, if you've been watching this long and you still haven't subscribed, what's going on?
You're whack. But if you got some cool stuff, email us at rsrnmedia@gmail.com. So we'll see you then.
Real shit right now. Okay, real shit right now. Yeah.